The Galactic Academy prided itself on preparing the brightest minds of the galaxy. Every cycle, their top xenobiology students took a controlled planetary excursion to study one of the more volatile worlds. This year, the destination was Earth. Professor Illet, a gelatinous being with 12 blinking eyes, floated to the head of the shuttle cabin. "Welcome, students," he gurgled. "Today, you will witness firsthand why Earth is classified as a Class 5 Deathworld." A feathered student named Tri-Eye clicked nervously. "Sir, isn't Class 5 the highest rating?" "Yes," Illet said with pride. "Earth is the only known Class 5 planet with intelligent life. Try not to touch anything." As the shuttle descended, the students stared out the windows, mesmerized. Earth looked peaceful. Blue oceans, green forests, white clouds. "It looks calm," whispered Crix, a spiny reptilian. "Where's the danger?" "Everywhere," Illet said with a smile. Their first stop, Australia. On the surface, the temperature was tolerable and a light breeze stirred the brush. But then came the briefing. "This continent," said their human guide, Maria, "has 21 of the 25 most venomous snakes on the planet. Also spiders the size of your head, crocodiles that can leap out of the water, and jellyfish that can kill in minutes." "Why do humans live here?" squeaked Tri-Eye. Maria shrugged. "Surf's good." As they walked, something small skittered across the path. Half the class screamed. Maria bent down and casually scooped it up. "Just a blue-ringed octopus." "Cute, right?" Illet immediately initiated a hazmat scan. "Next stop, Mount Washington, New Hampshire, for climate extremes." "This mountain holds the record for the fastest wind speeds on Earth's surface," said Maria, her parka flapping. "Also, snow, ice storms, and something we call freezing fog." A student flared a gill. "But why build a station here?" "For science," Maria replied. "Also bragging rights." They moved on to California, where they witnessed earthquakes. "Do the humans live on the fault lines?" asked Crix. "Oh yeah," Maria grinned. "Real estate's cheaper. Because it's unstable ground." "Exactly. In the Amazon rainforest, it got worse. Humidity 100%, read the environment scan. Insect density critical. Hostile flora detected. One student fainted when a monkey screamed at them. Another got stung by a fire ant and needed medical gel. And yet, local humans were farming, walking barefoot, laughing. "How do they survive here?" asked a stunned Tri-Eye. "They don't just survive," Illet said. "They thrive." The class was reeling. But Earth had one more lesson. Final stop, Detroit, Michigan, during winter. Temperature, -20, the shuttle AI announced. The students stepped out onto a frozen street. Snow blew sideways. A human child passed by wearing shorts. "Where's his thermal gear?" asked a student in horror. "He said he doesn't feel cold," Maria replied, shivering under 6 layers. The students huddled together, shivering in spite of heat fields. And then, as if summoned by the madness, a large man in a tank top appeared, holding a slushy drink. "I love this weather," he shouted, sipping happily. At that moment, the alien students understood. Earth was not a death world because of its volcanoes, floods, storms, or beasts. It was a death world because humans were scarier than the planet. They didn't just adapt to extremes, they challenged them. They laughed at threats. They built cities on fault lines, settled in venom-filled jungles, and found joy in chaos. As the class boarded the shuttle, silent and wide-eyed, Professor Illet finally said, "So, what have we learned?" Tri-Eye gulped. "That Earth is insane." "No," Illet said. "Earth is home. And the creatures who live there? They're the reason it's feared." He looked out at the blue planet growing smaller in the viewfinder. "They call themselves humans. And they are the galaxy's most charming nightmare."